Hello and very warm welcome to this episode of our PowerUp Business Summit. We are here today to discuss about rebooting economy post-corona. My name is Jaya Obhan and I am the founder of PowerUp Business and Jaya Obhan Training Systems. We are majorly into helping corporates and individuals for their people development initiatives and HR consultancy. I am a certified psychotherapist and have authored my first book year before last called Stuck in Love. And I am going to today introduce you to our renowned and experienced speakers whom even I am looking forward to hear and have certain insights about how and what we are going to implement or strategize or do to make our businesses scalable, our lives scalable, and how do we go ahead with this pandemic and just do the best that can happen for us. So with that, let me introduce Mahendra Kapadia. Mahendra Kapadia is a professional speaker and helps organizations and employees to bring in a culture of win-win for challenging times that seem ahead. His 40 years plus rich experience of growing engineering business at large, renowned private sector corporates in India. He is graduated from IIT Mumbai in chemical engineering and PDGMS from JBIMS. His focus is people are powerful bundles of ideas and energy. He is a great advocate of tapping the unlimited inner powers of people to grow the organizations. Mahendra has also been guiding corporates in the area of success and happiness of employees as a tool for long-term success and growth of corporates. Corporates have found his ideas innovative to solve people issues. Very welcome, Mahendra. We are so glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Both employees and management are disoriented in the current times. What kind of role each needs to play, considering the expectations of the other side, so that the business can have a smooth restart?
This is really an important moment for all of us to look afresh if we really look at it this way. I was just out just the other day onto the streets, and the streets don't look like Bombay streets. So you can imagine the huge impact which has created in the psyche of everybody, and as if the world is different, as if the city is different. So what has changed? If you really look at it, the whole atmosphere is that of fear, anxiety, and uncertainty. Nobody is thinking about that. So our immediate question is, rebooting the economy is the requirement, but for that we have to reboot our mind. So the first job each of us is, we have to get out of this a worried face, uncertainty of the future, and look at now the future. We have already spent two months have gone. Now we all, fortunately, human beings have a very powerful mind. It can think, and it can think for future. So our job, as I would consider, the employees as well as organizations, to really activate our thinking faculty and start working on the future, right? Use the faculty for building the future. So coming to the employee side, let me say, the first thing we got to do is, obviously, primarily, even before the organization start, I got to be powerful enough to be able to contribute, even if they call us, right? So I got to really make myself absolutely proper, safe myself. My family is safe. My worry at the family front reduced to zero practically. I use all those masks and everything else and be myself comfortable, safe, right? And social distancing, not to go out. These are the minimum requirements, because even if the economy restarts, but if you get into the trouble of more of cases coming up, then your economy will have to again be closed. Let me tell you that. So our social distancing, not to getting out of the home, minimize absolute. That is the only remedy. The risk, what Abhijit was saying, The de-risking is I got to safeguard myself, the businesses in this country, and the nation. I am such a powerful key into that, right? I got to look after my mind in terms of how do I now organize myself, right? The most powerful thing is the morning time is the most powerful time for human beings, for all of us. So I got to program my whole day with absolute positivity, right? And that there are very simple steps we got to take, that I really make some positive affirmations for myself, that I'm a powerful being. I'm not a victimized being by the problem. I will not use the word, the 6-letter word. We just call it a problem, because the moment you use that word, you are reducing your energy, you are reducing your power. So first is that. The second is, I am a very, very fearless soul. Nothing can make me afraid. I do what I want to do. I got to pump up myself. Third is, I'm a peaceful soul. Even if somebody is creating trouble, I am at peace. I can handle that part as well. I got to look after myself first. If I'm well, then at home I will look after my family. And if my family is well, then I can go out and work with the organization and start contributing. Right. The third part is, I got to really start reading positivity now. No more negative news. TV negative news of no use. I'm on the future. I got to build my future. So my objective is very single focus, just like Arjun. I got to have only a focus on the eye of the fish, not anything else. Right? And that's the positivity. I do positive reading. I do my positive talking. My all the friend circle I must activate. So I get some ideas in business. I get ideas at my work, all of that. And that really pumps up my energy. When I'm pumped up with energy, now my employer will want, hello, Mahendra, you are welcome. Oh, you seem to be very energetic, powerful. Come on, how do we get organized? Now that is the power the organization will look from each of the employees. So let's fill up this power and get ready. Similarly, organizations, they got to prepare. I call this as a new software, right? What is that new software? MS Positive, not Microsoft Positive. It is myself positive, MS Positive. I fill up MS Positive, right? Reboot myself with MS Positive. Similarly, the bosses and the organizations, right, from bottom to top, got to fill up themselves with MS Positive. They can't be thinking of the risks of the business. The risk is to the life. The first job is to save the life. Once they, cover themselves from the fear, rather recover themselves from the fear, then they are ready to take, people along with them. Then they are ready to take some key decisions. They are all monetary decisions. They are all corporate decisions, but they require power to take decisions. You can't be fearful, right? You can't be disturbed, right? You can't be powerless and then take decisions. So similar positive affirmations, positive reading, that will lift their morale up. Now they can call the employees like Mahendra, whoever, and say, yes, I want to help you. Now he is in ready to helping mode. What everybody in today's world at a working level, employees level, they've fallen flat. Dear friends, they don't have energy to really stand up. So the organizations, their leaders have to really invite them, call for their hands, hold their hands, give them moral courage, say that we will take care of you, my dear. You are the ones who have built this company. I mean, that much value the owners and organizations must give, because once their worries are removed, then they can work with 100% focus, work with the 100% heart into the corporate. That's where the productivity will multiply. And what the organizations want is not the bodies and mind. They want the productivity, creativity, innovation. This is what is required. That cannot come from worried mind. So this is where I would say the organizations need to really get going. And the last point I want to say for organization is that we have 3 kinds of frontiers. We have the one on the boundaries of the country who are really fronting and safeguarding our borders. We recently realized we have another kind of warriors who are the medical health warriors, as we call the doctors, nurses, policemen, municipal staff. They were not invited. They on their own decided to really take on all the responsibility at their own cost, at their own risk to their own lives. Nobody told them that you give us this help. They volunteered. That's the that's the quality of a warrior. Now, if the health is reasonably, whatever, it may take some time, but the economy needs economic warriors. And these are the organizations, these are the corporate executives, senior executives, the decision makers. They have to save the life of these millions and crores of employees and the people. Because unless they put their hand forward and volunteer their hands, the people cannot even stand up, let me tell you. So, and organizations have power, they have the capacity, they have government support, the banker support, and that's what I would say, that the economic warriors must realize that this is their national duty and take this risk. And within maybe 6 months, 1 year, with all this investment that they have done, which is a huge investment, I'm sure the organizations will get up, get going, and they will recover. Just like any business, you invest initially a little bit, somewhat, and you expect to recover after maybe 2-3 years. So that's what I think they have to take, that kind of approach. But I would say they should take a humanistic approach. It is a big brotherly approach. That big brother is here for you. You are the ones who created the company. So thank you, Jaya, I hope that clarifies the point.
Yes, thank you so much. And, this brings us to one very clear takeaway today, that as leaders, we need to be fearless. We need to empower ourselves to take decisions and not worry. Only then can we help others, and can we also, help our employees. So thank you so much for that insight, Mahendra. It really helped.